Okay, I don't have the exact build that I have on the other save, but
We're gonna go for it.
we're gonna go for it.
Did we even look at what weapons they were using?
No, but that shouldn't matter. The main thing is Medallum.
Mm.
That's it. Um,
Let's give it a shot with all the girlies. It's ladies' night.
yeah, it will matter on if I've got them set up right or not too.
Listen, whether or not you guys see this is all that matters.
The expedition's not over.
Okay, so then I believe. Oh, look at that.
Quake in fear. A storm is coming.
Skip.
Do me in.
Fortune's Fury. Intervention.
Your turn to shine.
41 million damage. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Okay.
It's not the big numbers like on my other save of like almost 1 billion, but that should finish him.
God, it almost breaks him at the start. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Quake in fear. Show me what you can do. Your turn to shine. Oh, looking good.
And it puts marked on him. Beautiful.
I can do it.
Oh, that's so good.
Last chance.
That's not good.
See our dodge.
Okay, asshole. Phase 3. All right, boys. Damn, Minoko, you were doing it, man. Come on.
That was
So
really
close.
cool, though.
Oh, man.
Does she have roulette on?
She does.
Damn.
So that might have been the low roll. That might have been the low roll. Is there anything else I can give you to make you better?
So why? Hang on. Why do they die to give her shields? He's gonna steal the shields.
Well, he's not supposed to stay alive.
Yeah, but like, what's the point of her having the shields?
In other fights, it would make it so that you technically still wouldn't take damage.
He just fucking
because-
sent us away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, that's regular attacks take 1 shield per attack.
Yeah.
So you would get the bonus XP for not taking any damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what can I do? Maybe I don't do rock slide on the second round because he doesn't get stunned in the second round.
He got stunned. He recovered immediately, though, as soon as his turn hit.
Right, so it didn't matter. So let's do Energy Genesis on the second round instead of hitting him with the rock slide.
Just to squeeze out a little more damage.
Yeah, because that's all we really needed was just a little more.
Luck smiles today.
Let's test it.
Elements converge.
She's not going to do
Storm is
anything.
coming. Quake interfere. Show me what you can do. Zoom in. Your turn to shine. I can do it.
Gave him 40 stacks of burn. That's pretty good.
Fiery.
There it is.
Yeah, if we got that, he would have been done. So, okay, so she just low rolled is what happened.
Luck smiles today.
Okay, so elemental trick. Get those burn stacks up. Rock slide to break. Get those burn stacks up.
It's a coin toss. Whether or not she gets the thing.
Fiery.
Done. Beautiful.
Damn, now we gotta fix all our shit.
Yeah. Nah, we'll just roll with it. Because that's how we'll beat all the bosses from here on. We'll just let them, we'll just do other shit to try not to kill them.
Can I have that? No, Minoko, it's mine. Did it shrink to his size?
It does. Simoso. Light damage on any damage dealt with skills. Apply burn on dealing light damage. Can't die if at least rank A. I mean, you don't really need to gain AP since we're already giving it. Yeah.
Simon. More and more of my mind is fading away. I must put my words down on paper before I lose myself entirely. My beautiful Claire. What did she do to you? That paintress. She fooled me. She looked so much like you, and I believed her story. She granted me the power to fell the axons and enter the monolith. I realized too late that she had warped my mind. that she had in fact taken you away, locked you somewhere I could never reach, and set me on a path to destroy your future. But then I met Aline, who showed me that I could save you. With her help, I descended to the bottom of the monolith, where Aline had sealed him away. The one who brings the Gamache. The one who threatens our very existence. But his powers are strong, and I'm finding it harder and harder to fight his influence over my mind. My mind is breaking. My final thoughts are only a few. I despair. But one day, our suffering will end, and we will find our way back to each other. In this life, or another.
All right, off to the reach.
Yep. Wasn't expecting this to become a full episode, but we got that kill.
Yeah. Sweet. I'm glad that worked. I didn't have to waste an extra day to go and grind and find pictos that we were missing.
Yeah, that's not even like the full build.
Right.
The Reacher, like Jack?
Yeah. If this team comp doesn't work on like regular enemies, I'll just switch in Verso and Minoko until we get to the boss.
Yeah, that's fair. That way you don't got to keep swapping the moves around. God, I knew CL would come in handy somewhere.
Yeah. She's really good. I just don't know how to play her.
It's like a free fucking skill that says, all right, now you do double damage.
Uh-huh.
How did it get so large?
She wasn't always
I'm gonna
a
jump.
She's obsessed.
No.
Stars, so.
I'm doing it.
Parables.
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Don't.
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
Your parents suck.
Yeah. All this over one boy dying.
You have vertigo and your mom draws you fucked up. So it's like, you can't win either way.
She who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Why can't we fly up there?
Because we can't fly. Esquier, maybe.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Esquier?
Why did you think I meant them? The character that can canonically fly us places.
I don't know. I forgot about Esquier for a second. It was gamaged from my mind.
I mean, that also works.
Yeah. Yeah.
No damage.
No damage. Shit. This is how we do this. Hello.
Hello. Ooh. Explodes. Hey man, what's going on? Dies. You need to make a character in D&D that does this. had a really fun time. So I made one of my 14 characters. I made Serenha, and she was a it works really good in her lore too because her background is that her family is like a family of druids.
Yeah.
And druids are all well and good, but you have to have some physical labor and manual, like the ones who would go and actually fight and defend if the druids could not.
Yeah.
So you had her, she was a part of the contingent that were barbarians trained under the life tree. So it's literally, you are a barbarian, but with druid flavoring.
Okay.
So no, it's actually a build. So it's not like I had to do a lot. It's something that just they have. And it's like you have the ability, like, I don't want to say it's just like rooted as an ability, but like you can stand still and get healed as you're fighting.
Okay.
So it's very much the warrior in 14 where you just fucking attack, use equilibrium, regain your own HP, and just keep attacking.
Right.
And I said, man, I really fucking loved playing that barbarian. Like I miss her so much. I only had like one combat encounter with her. And I was like, I didn't go crazy, but it was so fun to stand there and actually do the damage. Because I'm so used to being the healer or somebody who's like in the background making sure the others can stay up.
She who grasps the sky.
I said, hey, if my character dies, don't be surprised that a very similar looking cat lady walks up and says, hey guys, what's going on?
Right.
She's canonically in the story, but she's like hundreds of years ago. So I'm like, don't be surprised if that character just walks up, but she's not named that.
Right.
And then somebody goes, oh, well, you could just say it's she read about her in a storybook, which is a thing.
Interesting.
We have had canonically that some characters are named after characters in books. Like our ranger used to have a pet bird named Apollo, and in one of our one shots, which turned out to be a storybook, the main character is a bird named Apollo.
Okay.
That we helped save or whatever we did. I don't remember. I remember someone turned into a whale.
Okay.
And that was actually really smart. We had a druid, and I don't think can druids change other creatures?
No, only themselves.
So what could change another creature?
Maybe a warlock?
Might have been a warlock. We had the ability to change another creature. And so
Shit.
so this is really smart. I loved this. We were on a boat. It was a seafaring fight. And the opposing boat had cannons on the bow of the ship. So they would shoot outwards towards us.
Uh-huh.
What we did was we jumped onto their ship, and we were fighting them off. And it was a skeleton crew, literally. And one of the skeletons goes to fight, and we had not killed it, but we had weakened it enough to where he could do not polymorph, but whatever the transformation spell is. He transformed it into a whale. So it would be a whale skeleton.
Uh-huh.
The whale skeleton was heavy enough to lower the ship down to where it could not fire at us anymore.
Mm.
And that took out half of their shit because it was like a lightning cannon.
Yeah.
And then whatever that character was, they just fucking moved around so they couldn't get hit for their concentration. And I was like, that's really smart. Oh, no. There was another part to it. They made it into a skeleton, a whale skeleton, and then another person casted the spell to make it grow.
Okay.
So that way it was heavy enough to turn the ship down.
Makes sense.
Okay, because yeah, the whale skeleton probably wouldn't be heavy enough to drop it that low.
Yeah.
But we basically put their cannon underwater and then beat them. Oh shit, they're still alive. What do we do? Oh she doesn't have the thing.
Romance flowing.
Painted power, you know?
Yeah, she doesn't have the thing. That's
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
Sniper. Is that new or leveled up?
That's new. This place is big. So even though I'm trying to skip encounters where I can, we're probably not getting through this in this episode.
Oh.
What have we here?
That one shot I played a Final Fantasy 14 Sahagin.
Yeah.
He was named Shelf Sentry Hav, Haav.
Mm.
And so when the DM tells us to do a one shot, he gives us this is what level you're going to be. Pick a class, pick a race, and run it by me so that we can get some kind of synergy. Because one of them, one shot we did, we had no ranged options, and the boss's gimmick was hit you, teleport away,
Oof.
and we just died because nobody could get them.
Naturally show. Okay.
Because we were rushing too. We didn't plan. Nobody would tell who we couldn't get in contact until day of. Kind of, it was just a mess. It was a fucking disaster.
Wrong way.
But he goes. You can have. He gives us magic items to start with. So it's like, I think it's one rare, or you can have two uncommons. Or
Okay.
something like that. It's balanced out. It's like you can have a rare and an uncommon. I think it's 3 magical items, but if you pick a rare, that counts as 2.
Right.
I had a build with that. He was a paladin, and he used a spear as his weapon. He was a paladin who he had a enchanted pike that would let him attack a 3rd time. So he has his regular attack. He gets a 2nd attack for being what level he was, and he gets a 3rd attack for being a I think it was a feat actually. It was attacking with a piercing weapon.
Okay.
So I had 3 attacks every round, and I was like, "This is fucking cool." Like I made this and I ran it by everybody. I'm like, "Am I breaking? Is this right? Am I reading this right that I have 3 attacks?" Because it doesn't feel right. It feels like I should be a fighter at this point, because I'm not a fighter. I was just able to do 3 attacks.
Right. There it is.
And I remember diving off the deck to hit someone as I was going into the water, and I missed all 3. Oops.
Nailed it.
So the end of that campaign was if we defeated, I think it was a sea hag. And it was if we defeated her, we would get a wishing star, and your character would have 1 wish. And my character was, oh well, I'll flood the world so that the Great Mother can take back over.
Right.
And everybody's like, "Yo, should we stop this guy?" And we get to the point
Turn to ice.
Mal's character and Jace's character died in the fight. And I go,
The fuck? They just exploded.
just let it happen, man. Mal and Jay's characters died, and I go, wouldn't it be funny? Actually, no, I'm going to do that. And I go, so Hav goes up to the wishing star and goes, man, I'm so happy that my hour of victory has come. I wish that those other 2 were still here to see it happen. He brings them back to life.
Which is worse, to die or to be the one who survives? To grieve or to be grieved? Some might say that's lucky. It's not simply because you survived, but because you had the opportunity to care deeply for another. I find myself grieving before they've even passed. grieving what could have been, grieving what is to come. She'll never forgive herself. She'll carry her scars with her always.
Yeah.
Would that I could ease her burden.
I mean, her mother won't even let her forget him here.
Yeah. Is that a merchant? No.
No, that's just enemies. Maybe we should read what Typhoon does.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll explain what that ice thing was. Oh, tinnitus.
Now's our chance.
Huh. So it's high ice damage to all enemies and heals allies every turn.
What exploded though?
It's a dot.
Oh.
The eternity of ice.
So it hits them and then it explodes again.
Oh, and then when their turn started, it hits.
yeah.
Okay.
That's wild.
It took us this long to like play with that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's charging counter.
Hey.
That's one of the ones we didn't have. Well, we don't need it now.
Nope.
So I think even with this minimal build, we're fine. Simon's the only one we would have been worried about. We already know that we can definitely just steamroll Renoir, so... Clea is the only other one I'm worried about, but that's only because her entire fight is learn how to parry, dumbass.
Oh, see, I would love to platinum this game. I am not going to be able to platinum this game.
Yeah. How do I get to that? Do I just need to jump?
She looks like she's never jumped in her life every time she does it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh. We can just have fully mastered ones.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that. I thought when you picked them up is when they leveled.
No. I mean, you can buy them too. So either that one was leveled up due to an enemy that I fought, or I bought it, or something along those lines. But some of them are out here in the wild.
I guess I just assumed that they had like this enemy levels it up by X amount.
Right.
The buying it levels it up to X level, and finding the item levels it up another. But none of them go over. I just assumed that they didn't go past the max.
Right.
To the ladder area.
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
Oh, we missed him.
It looks that way.
He fell down, and he's down here somewhere. Hello, boys.
There's things up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back. That's lucky.
If you swapped Mael out and had somebody else with the death bomb thing, would that just kill them?
It might. You could probably just put Death Bomb on her.
We could. It's just she doesn't die straight away.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because of Survivor. Could take Survivor off.
Could. Oh, there's a petanque here.
Good stuff.
Money. Ooh. Painting points.
Yeah.
Chroma. I wouldn't have killed that one.
You look smooth today. Show me what you can do. Do me in. Chroma is flowing.
The eternity of ice.
Wish there was an overworld kill.
Yeah, that would
After a
be really
certain
nice.
point.
There you are.
Ah!
Hey, little buddy.
Why do they stop there?
I don't know. I don't know what the significance is.
Ready.
Show me what you can
The
do.
petanque loads up. You guys just explode, and he's like, "I didn't do anything to do that. Like, that just happened.
I don't understand.
I had nothing to do with that."
Feeling better. Feeling better. Elements converge.
Ready to go. Take your shot. Take your shot. Blades sharp.
What's that red one that happened there?
What do you mean, what red one?
When you did it, it said 4 in a blue square and then a 1 red square that had a 1.
Oh, it took away an extra,
AP.
yeah, for something.
Mm.
Should be the last manor door.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
Okay, so check the extras.
So, we don't have Journal Aline. Or do we?
Yeah.
Okay. Julie.
Julie's at the bottom.
Okay. Renoir.
Mm-hmm.
Simon.
Yep.
Survivor.
Yep.
Unknown 1, 2, and 3 is in the man.
Yep. We just finished that
Okay.
one.
And then Verso.
And Verso. Okay, then yeah, we're up to date. 61 is somewhere in that in the Reacher. We just got to get to it. So that finishes the manor then.
Actually, that wasn't 3. That was
wasn't
2.
three? Whatever.
The other one was after we did the canvas.
Yeah, okay. The main thing is we had 3 unknowns.
Yeah. From the Foggy Era Expedition flag, cross the bridge and go straight to the lit areas on the upper portion of the field.
Yeah, that's a whole nother area.
Show me what you can do. Doing in. Chroma is flowing. Doing better.
I forgot we were recording.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, man, what are we doing? We're just sitting here. Going up and fighting enemies. Why do we keep fighting these guys?
I'm trying not to.
Because
but
they're
they
in the
run at
way.
me,
Because they're
yeah.
in the way. I get it. But like that's what made me forget. Because I was like, fuck, we haven't been fighting guys lately. Why are we fighting these guys?
Oop. Ooh. Hello.
This motherfucker's got regular ass arms.
Yeah, sure does.
Can I fucking help you?
Of course I can. Here, take this.
Vertigo, remember?
Trying to help.
His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that. Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect, so accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
All these inventions. Gustave would have loved to see this.
Gustav? Don't laugh at that. That one wasn't funny.
Nice.
This might actually take us to the fog area.
Just look off to the side. I was thinking about that the whole time in that last cutscene. Okay.
Okay. We should just stumble upon it.
What the fuck is that?
Good question.
Oh, probably one of those.
Yeah. One of their hands or something.
Show me what you can do.
That's lucky. A storm is coming. The eternity of ice. Chroma is flowing.
I mean, you're not at a point of worry because you got like 7 more turns before he gets a shot, but maybe to speed this one up, it's better to just give it to Mael.
Maybe. I'm just practicing on what I can do on the other bosses while if we're going to use this this build.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
But yes, you are right. For these guys, just need to do
The
that.
elements dance.
What? What? That's not how that was supposed to work.
Let the ink flow.
I did intervention on my L, right?
Yeah.
I can do it.
Whatever.
I don't know, man. See, sometimes they go back to back, sometimes they don't, and I don't know what triggers cheater and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Because I thought all of them had it. There it is. And like Verso would just constantly only do one move.
Yeah.
See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
And that's all the journals.
Yep. Good. We are on our way. Honestly, there's probably only 3 episodes left of this. We're almost to the top. And then after that, we go and finish Clair and Renoir. So depending on how long exploration takes in each area. I'm so high up. I'm so high up.
Push.
Blades sharp. Fiery. Done.
I'm high.
Me too, brother. Tire so.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, this goes back to the tower. Don't know if it takes me the correct way, though. This might take me to extra stuff, which is what I'm hoping for. I believe it does. Awesome.
You look smiles today. Show me what you can do. Zoom in.
Well, that will help. Well, that will help.
It would if we reuse it, but I doubt we will.
Yeah, it doesn't help Mael because she starts in inverted. Look at me, I'm flying. I'm doing it, Papa.
Show me what you can do. That's lucky.
Chroma's flowing. A storm is coming. Quake in fear. Well, that will help. An advantage.
Wow, wow, wow. see where this takes us.
You know what this reminded me of? Zelfatal.
Yeah. Is this the last one?
That is a dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV. It's right before you go into it's before Stormblood, right? It's like
I wanna
tail
say
end of
yes.
Heavensward.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. I'm pretty sure Elysia is just right around the corner, but I could be wrong.